I'd like to take a moment and just share some personal experience that I've had the privilege of developing. I have worked with a great realtor in town who's helped me determine the aftermarket value by the square foot. When we design a major renovation, we take into consideration homes in the area that are valued significantly higher than that current home. And we design using high-end finishes that will appeal to the high-end future home buyers. For example, we had a great project in Waterford years ago, and the home was valued at around $160 per square foot when we started, and the home was earmarked to be demolished. This was a dilapidated 2-unit apartment building, and so we worked with a local realtor. We found the comps were very strong for around $400 to $450 per square foot for a newly remodeled home. We were able to completely demo this home down to just the foundation and a few remaining walls of around 4,000 square feet, and the investor bought this building for just $100,000, and the cost due construction was only around $1 million, and so this home, the ARV, was around $2 million. So you do the math. If we spent $1.1 million buying the property and remodeling it, and it's worth over $2 million, that would be around 100% ROI. You can't make that kind of money on real estate too often. We are creative in our approach and how we find comps to design our vision based on. The homeowner, of course, gets a very beautiful home out of the deal with stylish finishes, but immediately you could sell that home and take that $1 million home and do anything you want with it, maybe buy another one and do it again. So we think investing in real estate is a real wise way for folks to make money, and we love remodeling old homes and making them look new again. In Lake Orion, we had the opportunity to work on a wonderful home. The homeowners purchased the property for a little over $400K. They loved the school district, the area, and the town. However, the backyard was blah, and they wanted to do something fantastic out there. The family also wanted to have a pole barn built on the property to do more things, and so this family got a pole barn with a fully finished upstairs, a designer backyard including a swim spa, hot tub, Trex composite deck, huge concrete decorative patio with stamped and colored concrete, a pergola, a fire pit, and much more. This family spent all in around $725K for the purchase of the property and all the remodeling, and this home is well worth over $1 million ARV. Now let's talk about some of the money pits in construction. These are projects that don't really return so well on your investment. Let me start with repair work. I'm talking roofing repairs, deck repairs, and concrete repairs. These are subpar solutions most of the time. When a roof is old and it has leaks, it should be replaced, but some people elect to repair instead. Unfortunately, the cost to repair an old roof is significantly higher than the return on investment that it generates. Roof repairs can vary from just a few $100s to even a few $1,000s, but unfortunately, when we're done, you still have an older roof even though we've resolved your now current problem. And homeowners often will do multiple roof repairs before they bite the bullet and afford the complete replacement. Roof replacement, on the other hand, returns a very high percentage of the investment, somewhere around 70%. So when you replace your roof for $10,000, don't think that you're just throwing $10,000 out the window. That's not the case. Actually, most of that money is recouped immediately. With concrete repairs, we see people caulk and seal and parge and resurface existing concrete. They even sometimes will drill holes in it and raise slabs that have settled. The problem is, repairs to concrete are subpar and incomplete. You just simply can't repair old concrete because underneath the concrete is typically where many of the problems lie. Old base material underneath the concrete, like dirt and fill material, aren't proper or set up to be repaired. In fact, when you remove old concrete, you bring in crushed concrete as the new base and you compact it. We have a large vibrating tamperer for that. And this machine is used over and over again to ensure the base underneath the concrete is stable, and so that new concrete won't shift, heave, settle, and create trip hazards. And what we love to do for our customers is help navigate them through the process. We're told it's very confusing picking selections, choosing material, and deciding which rooms and spaces around the home to remodel. And so we, free of charge, lead customers through their journey to understand what places on the home should be remodeled sooner and which ones should be done later, and which materials might be the best to choose so that you end up with high ROI home remodels.